power within monarchies rarely shifts overnight. It transfers. Carefully, gradually, symbolically. And when Charles III ascended the throne in September 2022, following the passing of Elizabeth II, the structure of the British royal family quietly changed. One figure moved immediately into a larger role: William, Prince of Wales. The transition was not simply ceremonial. It marked the beginning of a new phase in William's preparation for kingship. Titles expanded, responsibilities multiplied, visibility increased. Not through sudden transformation, but through deliberate institutional design. The first change came almost immediately. Within days of Charles becoming king, William was granted the title Prince of Wales. For centuries, this title has represented the heir apparent to the British throne. Its history stretches back to the 14th century, when English monarchs began granting it to their successors as a symbol of continuity. By granting the title to William, Charles confirmed the next step in the royal line of succession. But the role carried more than symbolism. Alongside the title came the peerage of Earl of Chester, historically associated with the Prince of Wales and reinforcing William's constitutional position. Another responsibility arrived automatically. William became Duke of Cornwall, inheriting control of the historic Duchy of Cornwall. Established in 1337 by King Edward III, the duchy exists specifically to provide financial independence to the heir to the throne. Today, it is valued at more than £1 billion. Its holdings include farmland, housing developments, commercial properties, and natural landscapes across England. Managing the duchy is not merely symbolic. It requires oversight of sustainability projects, land development, community investment, and modern estate governance. In many ways, it serves as a practical training ground for leadership. In Scotland, William also inherited several historic titles tied to the heir of the British monarch. These include Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles, and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland. While rarely discussed outside royal circles, these titles reflect the centuries-old constitutional relationship between the monarchy and Scotland. Together, they reinforce the idea that the heir represents the monarchy across the entire United Kingdom. But titles alone do not define modern monarchy. Public duty does. And in August 2023, King Charles initiated a major restructuring of royal military affiliations. The British royal family has long maintained ceremonial leadership roles within the armed forces. These positions preserve historic connections between the crown and the military. In the reshuffle, William received several prominent appointments. One of the most notable was Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps. The role had been held by King Charles for 32 years. In May 2024, Charles formally handed the position to William during a ceremonial visit to the regiment. The appointment carried particular attention because Harry, Duke of Sussex, previously served in the Army Air Corps during his military career. Although the role is ceremonial, it symbolizes the monarch's historic leadership of the armed forces. William also became Colonel-in-Chief of the Mercian Regiment. This regiment represents one of the largest infantry units in the British Army. Through the role, William attends regimental ceremonies, supports soldiers and veterans, and maintains the long-standing relationship between the monarchy and military service. In the Royal Air Force, William received another appointment, Royal Honorary Air Commodore of RAF Valley. This role holds personal meaning. Before becoming a full-time working royal, William served as a search and rescue helicopter pilot. His work involved emergency operations and rescue missions along the British coastline. The appointment connects his previous military experience with his current royal responsibilities. Another significant role followed in April 2024. King Charles appointed William Great Master of the Order of the Bath. Founded in 1725, the Order of the Bath is one of Britain's most prestigious orders of chivalry. It honors senior military officers and distinguished civil servants. Charles himself had served as Great Master from 1975 until 2022. By passing the role to William, the king continued a long-standing tradition of preparing the heir for ceremonial leadership within Britain's historic institutions. Then came another responsibility with broader public impact. In 2025, William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, were granted the authority to issue royal warrants of appointment. Beginning in spring 2026, they gained the ability to formally recognize companies that supply goods and services to the royal household. Royal warrants are not merely decorative. They act as powerful symbols of trust and quality within British commerce. Companies receiving a warrant may display the royal coat of arms on their products and branding. For businesses, the recognition can significantly elevate prestige. For the monarchy, it reinforces historic ties between the crown and British industry. Taken together, these roles represent something larger than individual appointments. They reveal a strategy, a modern monarchy preparing its future leadership. The structure of the British royal family has gradually become more focused in recent years. Public attention increasingly centers around a smaller group of senior working royals. At the center of that structure now stand King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Within this framework, William's expanding responsibilities serve a clear purpose. They prepare the heir to inherit one of the world's oldest institutions. But preparation within monarchy is rarely dramatic. It unfolds over decades, through ceremonial roles, through institutional leadership, through increasing public responsibility, not through sudden transfer of power, because ultimate authority remains with the reigning sovereign. Monarchies survive not by resisting change, but by managing it, carefully, gradually, strategically. And in the case of Prince William, the process is already well underway. Each title, each appointment, each public duty forms part of a long preparation for the moment when the crown eventually passes again. This is Celebrity Style 247, where royal institutions are explored through structure, and history is examined through evolution. Do Prince William's expanding responsibilities strengthen the future of the monarchy? Or do they reflect the growing pressure placed on the next generation of royal leadership? Share your perspective below.